Hello, my name is Caroline Crane, and today my peers and I will be introducing our solution to the Software Innovation Challenge. We are currently juniors at Brigham Young University studying information systems in the Marriott School of Business. Along with me today will be Jamie Cromar, Lilia Brown, Thomas Fife, and Shannon Murray. Education is important to the forward progression of our civilization. As problems related to industrialization such as discrimination, racism, biodiversity depletion, and worsening health conditions have arisen, the need for access to quality education has become even more important. This access is more than just providing access to schools. It is about equal access for learners who may have disabilities, who live in various rural locations, those who experience poverty, children who are homeless, children who have come from single-parent homes, and other learners who are vulnerable within their communities. Our goal with our solution is to focus on helping Blacks and Latinos who often don't have as many educational resources available to them to help them succeed. It was said by James Redford that there are 10 adverse childhood experiences, many of which I just listed. And he said that when a person with an ACE score of 6 out of 10 will have 20 years lower life expectancy. Along with that, we believe that these people with a score of lower than 6 out of 10 will have fewer educational opportunities and less educational growth in their lives. In the Harvard Graduate School of Education, they said that every child who winds up doing well has at least one stable and committed relationship with a supportive adult. And that is our goal with our solution. And we know that because of roadblocks that can occur when trying to give children access to quality education, that there needs to be additional tools that can help aid these children in the process of gaining an education. The gap exists for some students to gain a quality education can be filled with additional resources that can help target these students by offering them help in various ways. And all of these reasons are why we created a platform called Amity.
Thank you, Caroline. As we have worked on building a solution to help students gain a more quality education, we really wanted to base our model off of a word or concept that we really felt helped to encompass everything that we're trying to accomplish. That's why we chose the word amity. Amity, by definition, means a friendly relationship. We feel like this word helps us communicate to our audience everything that we're trying to accomplish. Our solution will be a website and platform designed to connect students with a support system that can help them through their education. Our target audience will be high school students and middle school students. Because every student is in a different circumstance and needs support in a different way, we want to provide two different models that will allow them to have a more personalized experience getting that support system. The first way that we're going to do this is we're going to help students connect with volunteer mentors who have gone through similar challenges that they've gone through. When students and mentors sign up, we will ask them a series of questions that inquire about their educational history. For mentors, we will ask them questions about the challenges that they went through when they were in middle school and high school and preparing for graduation. For students, we will ask them questions about their current challenges that they're dealing with through their educational system. These questions will allow us to be able to help pair students and mentors that were suffering with the same challenges so that they can get along and be able to progress towards a better situation for the student. The second way that we're going to set up our model to help students is through discussion boards. These discussion boards will be able to be accessed by mentors and students. Students and mentors will participate in these discussions. Students can help students, mentors can help students, and everyone will be able to collaborate together. It'll be an anonymous system where students will be able to post questions that they have about different topics. These discussion boards will be categorized so that students can specifically go to the discussion boards that apply to the various challenges that they're dealing with. Now, we would like to dive a little bit deeper into the specific details of how we built this application and what we're going to do to make it so it's the best experience for our students and mentors.
Thanks, Jamie. To facilitate a platform with those features, we're building our solution using ASP.NET MVC Core connected to a SQLite database. Having that connection between the two allows us to pull data from the database and populate the website to make a unique experience for each user. Eventually, we're going to deploy our website on AWS Elastic Beanstalk so that it's available to everyone. We'll then update the database to an RDS database on the server to make the integration with the website and the database more seamless. And of course, we don't want to track and store the student and mentor information without providing some sort of security. So we'll be implementing password hashing and salting our passwords as we store them instead of as plain text. We also plan to have multi-factor authentication, so anyone logging onto the website is required to have more than just their password to be authenticated. And finally, we're going to create a digital certificate, which will allow peace of mind for those using our website. They'll know that it's us, it's the right website that they're on, and they'll be less likely to get their information stolen by using a faulty or false website. We also will plan to create machine learning algorithms that will match students with mentors and do that based on student preferences, experiences, and their interests, helping create a better experience for the mentors and the students. And now I'm going to turn the time over to Thomas and Shannon, who will be talking more about what the website's features and usability is.
All right, thanks Lilia. Now we're going to go to our site and talk a little bit more about the features that we offer. And that's going to be amity.is404.net. And this is hosted on AWS. And as you can see, we had a fun time with these graphics and putting this together for our users. And if you scroll down a little bit, we have a quote that talks about the importance of mentors. And there's a button here that you can click on to be able to go and learn more about our mission. And as you continue to scroll down, you see talking about the main features that we offer. First of all, we link mentors with their mentees. We have a discussion board that focuses on the importance of discussing different topics to be able to learn from each other. And also we have our secure environment to keep our users' data safe. And if you scroll down to the bottom, this talks about our mission, our leadership, how we got started, and you can learn a lot more about how Amity came to be. And each one of these boxes has a drop down so that you can read more information about the site. And finally, here at the bottom, we have our questions and concerns, and anyone can feel free to send us a message and reach out, and we want to help with any concerns that people have. And now we're going to go back up to the top of the site, and as you can see, we have links for resources and about, and those will take us to the different sections on the site. And now I'm going to discuss our discussion board, which is one of our main features and most important aspects of Amity. And as you can see here, we discuss depression, self-esteem, lots of different topics, and allow users and mentors to discuss them anonymously and help each other along the way. One of the really cool aspects about our discussion board is that we're using the interests and experiences of our mentees, those that are choosing mentors, to suggest different boards that they can join. And that way they're the things that they're the most interested in and the things that are most pertinent to them at the time. And finally, we're going to have Shannon to talk a little bit more about our profile and also finding a mentor.
Thanks, Thomas. All right, so as mentioned, being able to track important attributes of each student is imperative to linking them with the right mentors, given common experiences and interests. So, using this little tab up here, we have the ability to sign up for an account as either a student or a mentor. So, in going to sign up as a student, you can see that we collect some of the typical attributes of creating a profile, such as their name and login credentials. And in addition to collecting this information about the user, we also collect metrics on the adverse childhood experience metrics listed earlier. These fields are optional, but by indicating whether they've had experience in these areas, we're able to better profile students and match them with mentors who have experience in these areas that can better help and provide for that student. So, once the information has been entered, you're able to register the account, and it will take you to the login page, where you're able to use the credentials for that user account to log in. We plan to implement hashing algorithms to ensure that the password and username are safely stored in our database. And once the user has successfully signed in, they'll be able to view their profile, edit their information, and view a lot of the activity that's been taking place through their account. So, in addition to being able to sign in and have their profile connected through Amity, our second fundamental service is connecting students with mentors. So on the Find a Mentor page, we intend to implement our algorithms to suggest the mentors who will correspond most greatly with the student's interests and experiences and challenges. So as you can see, it will profile and create a list of suggested mentors for the student. The student will be able to browse these mentors and have the opportunity to reach out to them to forge those connections and create those relationships that will better help them in their academic and personal lives.
We believe that Amity will provide equal opportunity for quality education from students across America. Although Amity is still in the development phase, we know it has great potential and we look forward to discussing it more with you. Thank you.